do you feel the urge to pop every bubble on this sheet? Well, you're not the only one. It doesn't matter if they are 5 or 50. Everyone just loves to pop. But what's the story behind this amusing invention? Let's find that out in this video. Picture yourself carrying a box containing plates made of porcelain. Suddenly, you trip and boom, the box breaks. All the plates crash against each other and break into pieces. Nightmare, right? Well, suppose that you had wrapped each plate with a bubble wrap sheet, stuffed them in the box properly, and filled the empty spaces in between with the sheet. Now, would it still break after the fall? Of course not. The sealed air bubbles create a protective layer around brittle objects and ensure that they don't break upon impact. So that's why we say, bubbles end your troubles. But this is not it. They are also scientifically proven as stress busters. Yes, according to a study, popping a bubble wrap sheet for 60 seconds relieved as much stress as a 33-minute massage. Amazing, isn't it? But here is something more interesting. Did you know that bubble wraps were not originally made for packaging or stress relief? Well, that's right. This amazing invention was an accident. Back in 1957, Alfred Fielding and Marc Chavannes were trying to make a 3D textured wallpaper. They used heat sealing machines to seal 2 plastic shower curtains together. However, they ended up with a sheet full of several small air pockets. Although this wallpaper looked fun, Alfred and Marc couldn't sell this product. Hence, they decided to market it differently as greenhouse insulation, a layer that keeps the greenhouse warm and safe. But alas, this was also not well received. Finally, one day, the inventor duo noticed that packing sensitive items with this sheet would save it from breaking if they fell or took a hit. Thus, after 2 failed attempts at selling their product, Alfred and Marc finally found a solid way to use this sheet as protective packaging, which came to be known as bubble wrap. But how did they make bubble wrap a world-famous product? Well, in 1959, IBM had launched its new 1401 model, which became super popular. Now, Alfred and Marc saw this as an opportunity to make their invention world-famous. They approached IBM and persuaded them to use bubble wrap to pack their computers for shipping. So as the brand new IBM 1401s were shipped all over the world, packed in this fun and quirky wrapping paper, the concept of bubble wrap caught fame overnight and went on to become a multi-billion-dollar industry. And Alfred and Marc's Sealed Air became the only manufacturer of the patented product bubble wrap. Thus, the idea that failed in one industry became a super hit in another. This wouldn't have happened if Alfred and Marc had given up on their idea after their first failure. Now, everything was going good. But then the use of bubble wrap started causing a serious problem. After use, the bubble wraps usually ended up as plastic waste, which turns out to be hazardous for the environment. Thus, concerns arose on the use of bubble wrap. Even Sealed Air realized the hazards of plastic and were determined to find a solution. To do so, they turned to innovation. Now, as a result, they created over 63 eco-friendly new product lines that used paper, cardboard, low-density plastic, and so on for packaging. Sealed Air also educated their users to reuse plastic via blogs, podcasts, and social media campaigns. The company even installed several plastic recycling facilities. This helped them produce more plastic bubble wrap without adding more plastic to the planet. Wow, that's one way to take on the hurdles head-on. So this was about an accidental invention that became a super hit product. Did you find the bubble wrap story interesting? Do let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to visit the Empower website to learn more about entrepreneurship. Happy learning!